Till you reach the top, you're the best in town. Listen to that sound, a little bit of all you got will never keep you down. You're the best around. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Earth 2 Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I miss you. I miss you. I don't know why that hall light is on, so I'm gonna go. Ha ha ha. All right, there we go. The fudge. There we go. All right, that's much better. All right, so what I wanted to come by and say is that first off, for Earth 2, I have a little bit of fighting that's been going on in my last live video. A bunch of people spouting out some lies, just saying that you can't withdraw. Most withdrawals, according to the website, happen between 24 and 48 hours. However, in my experience and from what people tell me, when they do withdraw, they tend to withdraw and get their money within 12 hours. So that's very, very easy. Aria Realty has videos on how to withdraw. I'm pretty sure Guidebook Gaming does. Link down below for them. And of course, I have actually not withdrawn from Earth 2. Same reason why I have never sold any Omi. It's because, okay, why do people with two-face cards, why do they stay in blackjack? So why would you split a winning hand? Why would you fold a winning hand when you have pocket kings or pocket aces in Texas Hold'em? So anyway, I have no plans to go and withdraw anything from Earth 2, at least right now. If I do sell properties, it is to be able to go and to grow. If I sell property for, let's say in America, last time I sold properties, $25 a tile. What did I do? Well, I went and bought more tiles in Antarctica for $1.77 a tile. At the time, it was like $1.69. Comment nice down below for the 69. I'd buy other things on the marketplace. You could literally get tiles for 40-something cents right now. Very, very cheap. And again, that's not including when other countries open up and you can possibly get them for 10 cents per tile. Very, very easy to do. And you don't even have to go and spend any money, especially for this giveaway that we have with Wraithax. I'll mention this every single day. And as far as the day goes, September 1st is when I'll be doing that giveaway with Wraithax. All you have to do is be a subscriber to my channel, follow me on Twitter, and follow Wraithax on Twitter as well. I'll put his Twitter link down below at some point as well. I should probably have done that already. What you have to do is tune in on September 1st. I'm not sure what time yet, but you will qualify for a $1,300 giveaway in the form of tiles. Tiles will be about 750 tiles. They're worth slightly less than $2 a tile right now, but again, those numbers really tend to only go up. And as far as the Veve Omi drops go, the Veve I'd gotten 4 today. I wound up getting 3 commons and 1 uncommon. I did get 2 people message me today that say they did get secret rares, so we did get a couple of people that got those as well, which was really fun. I did miss it last week when they decided to say oh, hey, what's the they deliver all the secret rares first. That was really cool. That is pretty cool. The secret rares for Deadpool at one time were literally like $3,000 for the floor. While people were still getting theirs delivered, the marketplace was open, which I thought was pretty cool. But we go to the marketplace right now, and we go to comics, go to the New Mutants, and the New Mutants one with Deadpool is a secret rare. For those that don't know, that's what it looks like. And the secret rare now has actually dropped to under $1,000. It is $9.55, which again is surprising because X-Men is one of the highest selling comic books ever. It's a bug. Hopefully the spider that I never found in my house gets that bug. And Deadpool is literally like a fan favorite. Even before the movie came out, he wasn't like, Thor or Black Widow or Hawkeye or one of the Avengers where people maybe didn't know who he was before. Everyone knew who Deadpool was beforehand. At least I did. At least at Comic-Con, you just see, even before the movie in 2014 or whatever, you would just see a whole mess of Deadpools. There'd be a Deadpool conga line, Deadpool trains. I remember seeing New York Comic Con one time, there was a girl dressed as Pikachu, and she had a harem of Deadpools, of a couple dozen Deadpools, all praying to Pikachu, saying we're not worthy. It's oh my god, this is hysterical. So yeah, you can get that for under $1,000, pretty legit right now. Also in the marketplace, I have noticed that for the Jermaine Rogers Lucky, you cannot get it for $1,000 anymore. You have to get it for $1,080. which again I thought was pretty interesting. It had not dropped below that $1,000 mark. Eddie Russo Batman is all the way up. Does it Russo or Riso? I'm an idiot. I forgot. I'm pretty sure it's yep. Eddie Russo Batman. It is now $2,700. It was $2,450 like a week ago. That does go up and down, but if it goes back down to $2,400, I will buy it. Yeah, moving on. Oh, also based on that thumbnail you see right there from Reese talking about zero burns. Again, that just happens sometimes. I don't think it has anything to do with Immutable X. Let me read it real quick in case the thumbnail is not there. Somebody asked Reese getting suspicious of why zero burns. He said, they just happen in batches now. I think it's every hour or so, but sometimes the devs pause things when they're working on something and they all happen at once. If we haven't seen any go through by tomorrow, I'll ping them and find out. And again, that's just going to happen. Oh God, I have so many things going on here. That's just going to happen sporadically. That has happened before. I don't suspect that this has anything to do with Immutable X. I know some people are hypothesizing that. Sorry, guys. But, and maybe it is, and he's deciding not to tell us. But that did seem like a pretty normal answer. So I'm not going to suspect anything with Immutable X just yet. I would wait a couple weeks for that. Moving on to comments. Justin says, what did you get, Randy? Like I said, I got 3 commons, 1 uncommon. Still doing pretty well. I mean, 2 out of the 4 days, 1 I got an ultra rare on one of the days. The other one of the days I got a secret rare. So I'm doing pretty well. And the other ones I just got commons and uncommons, which is fine. Wes says, I picked up a Big Barda and Starfire at these discounted prices. Nice. Not sure what Starfire is. I still don't have Starfire. I'm waiting to try to be true to my word, waiting to get that first Batman set before I get anything else. But the good thing about Big Barda and Starfire is that they are just, all you have to do is collect one of them. You don't have to collect a whole set of many things. And what happens with that is you just complete the set. Big Barda right now is $630, which is nice. I own one edition of that, but again, I do not own Starfire. I think the low that I've seen over the past month was like $770. So $819 right now. Oh, so you probably got $799 or something. The floor has been as high as like $880, $890. I do expect her and Big Barda to go up. Starfire is definitely a bigger name than Big Barda, so that's why you have a couple hundred. They're the same like amount of mint numbers, but you have a couple difference of a couple $100 because of that. Because she's just a bigger name. Also, Big Barda, I don't think ever dated Nightwing, but Starfire did. Bad Hair Club says, back home. Yes, I am back home. Surprisingly, there was no water damage from the flooding that incurred on Long Island the past few days. I don't see any bugs either, spider. Maybe the spraying I did helped. There is still a little spider by the sink, but I keep him there as a little pet. What's up, Sai Kandarpa? Saying, what would happen to OMI tokens if the company is bought out? I might make a video on this. I'll just give kind of a SparkNotes answer right now. Potentially, again, opposite ends of the spectrum. We have 2 scenarios. Let's say if Disney bought it out, because Disney wants to have they do want to have an AR park as well. Let me see if I can find the article real quick. I had it here because again, I was going to do a video on it, saying that Disney World could be planning for augmented reality in the parks. And this was listed on 420, April 20th. That would comment nice down below, or blaze it for that 420. I don't even smoke. I just think it's a fun meme. Yeah, Disney World has big plans for merging the theme parks with technology due to a couple of recent patents combined with the source. Something as large scale as this may not come to fruition for many years, probably towards the end of the decade. They filed for a new patent with a new tracking system using high-powered Wi-Fi systems, potentially combined with 5G services, infrared monitoring. Some speculate that it could be used for portable gaming devices in the park, but one source claims that Disney is working on a system by which guests will receive pertinent information depending on where they are within the park. I guess they would have to have, like, if you have a phone, have your GPS location devices on there, and where you are in the park will depend on kind of like a Pokemon Go type thing. Oh, you see Mickey, bunch of collectibles. And where I was trying to, again, this is like big leaps and connections. I feel like Charlie Day going like, Carol, I knocked on the door and there is no Carol. If anyone that doesn't watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you're not going to get that. I look like a crazy person, I'm sorry. But the big connection I was trying to make, the big leap I was trying to go for was, okay, well, Disney, augmented reality, what has Veve been working on the past couple of years? Maybe they could buy Veve just for one for the network of the collectibles that again that they're probably already partnered with Veve. Again, this is just speculation. I don't have any insider information, but if they're already working together via Marvel, and they did it with Marvel Comics, the Ultraman. There's a pretty good thing. There's a pretty good chance that Veve already has a partnership with Disney. Could Disney buy them out? If so, I see one of two reasons why. They could buy them out to just use their augmented reality capabilities, maybe partnership with Apple, Google, whatever. Because again, Veve does partner with Apple and Google. That's how we have the apps on our phones. I don't think Apple or Google would really want to let that happen as well, because then they might have to renegotiate certain things. So I do feel that Veve is safer right now, and that David and Alcon and Dan Crothers and everyone else on the team, Reese, everyone. I don't think they would sell unless it's multiple billions of dollars. Because again, $1 billion for them, I don't want to say it's not nothing, but they can do that when Omi reaches $1. Like that, and they just wait a couple years and that'll happen. So I don't think they do it for $1 billion each. So it'd have to be like a $30 billion deal, which Disney could do, is fine. And either one of two things will happen. Either Omi just rockets 30x overnight because now that they're partnered with Disney, and they're just, that would be insane. Like the Omi token burn would be doubly insane once they implement that in the parks. I don't even want to, I can't even try to wrap that around my head, how quickly Omi would grow. But on the opposite end of that, and this is the reason why I'm worried for it, why I don't want it to happen, is because Disney could be like, hey, we're going to buy these people because we want to have our NFT platforms by ourselves. And if, let's say, if they're not partnered with Veve, or if they are, and they say like, okay, well, they'll pay the $1 billion fine or whatever it is for breaking contract and just do a hostile takeover buying them. I'm pretty sure they could buy the board members out if they tried, if they wanted to. Saying like, okay, well, it was $1 billion for you, $1 billion for you, like Oprah, $1 billion for everybody. They'd spend what they could just to get, because they want to maybe do their own network. They want to have their own NFT platform, and they just buy Veve just to shelve it. And token goes to zero. I'm like, yeah, this project's being abandoned. We're going to be number one. Again, I don't see them doing that. That is just worst case scenario. But when I go into things, when I go into Veve, Tesla, Earth 2, whatever it is, I like to go think of every single possible scenario, worst case and best case, and then dial it back from there and say, okay, what's the most probable, outliers, and then just absolute insanity one way or the other. Omi token 30x's overnight, or Omi token gets shelved and goes to zero. So again, even though that has almost no chance of happening, the chance of it is greater than zero, greater than 0%. So I don't want to see them get bought. This is like, you have a company by collectors for collectors. You're not going to get this anywhere else. Disney is a corporation now, and yeah, they have some people that do a lot of good things. I don't know, Bob Iger or whoever. I forget who's CEO now, but the fact that the previous CEO they got Star Wars, they got Marvel, they got all these. They got, I don't know who got the contracts, for that deal with Sony to get the Simpsons, Fox, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, again, that Fox deal, not Sony. I want to get Spider-Man too. Again, the only thing that they really don't have is the full movie rights to Spider-Man. They still have the ability to go and all the merchandise, like all the toys, they are able to get. And again, I don't go on too much about Disney, but the only people I could see that could potentially buy a Comey would be Facebook or Disney. I don't really see any other company doing it. Amazon could try. Facebook, Amazon, or Disney could try. But again, Google and Apple, other titans in that industry, would not do that because they're already partnered with them. And again, I'm pretty sure Disney's already partnered with them as well. Facebook's trying it on their own. So really, at process of elimination, best chance would probably be for Amazon, because they're not in the NFT market at all. They would be they're in every other market except for NFTs, but NFTs are, like I said, a $1 trillion business in my opinion. These guys are disrupting it. Milos Alexandru said someone put a Ritmo number 430 at 250 on the secondary market, and I missed it because I looked at it like an idiot for 2 seconds before I realized what I'm looking at. Yeah, that happens. Like sometimes, like your brain takes a second to process. Like, and then suddenly it's too late. It's like, thank you guys for 10 likes. That means the world. Nomad with Guitar says, my homie got me an ultra rare and a rare. Good for you, Nomad with Guitar. Get that bread. Kong says, yo, what up, Kong? Yeah, I really hope these guys, I think Terra Virtua was like, and I kind of poop on them all the time. They were the ones that actually have the King of the Monsters. They had Kong, they had Godzilla. I really hope they can kind of take the licenses away from them. Or, again, because those things with Terra, they were a certain type of NFT. They weren't NFTs like we have today. So I would like to see them get licenses with all those monsters, like King Kong, Godzilla. Kong, your name just reminded me of it. Kong says you got 2 ultra rare. Lucky day for you. Dabs. Good for you, Kong. Good for you. Brendan Z says, ooh, got 10 common, 1 uncommon, but you got a rare though, so good times. Brendan Z says, still no secret rare across all drops. I believe in you. Brendan Z, I believe in you. And if you don't believe in you, believe in me who believes in you. Okay, so Crypto Stuff says, word on the street is that by the end of the week, we will be at half a penny, and you got kind eyes. Aw, behind her eyes. There have been a couple of people, especially women, that have said that I wear makeup, because apparently my eyelashes are a little thick, and they jealous of that. So I don't know. I think it makes me look a little girly, you know, as I wear black nail polish. But they like it. So Crypto Stuff, you heard it here first. Crypto Stuff says, word on the street is that we will be, by the end of the week, we will be at half a penny. So that's 0.005. Crypto Stuff, we are going to all come back to this and be like, he was right. He was right. Omar Kasajay says, I got 3 uncommons and 6 commons. Nice. That's, again, I get half the uncommons as you get commons. So uncommons you'll still make money with. Omar Kasajay says, yes, much luck on the next drops because you're back with our luck. I'm back. Dashy's here. The last 2 drops, I did not have Dashy for. That's why we've been hecking up. But this week, we do have Dashy. So tomorrow's drop is going to be insane. Dylan says, 710 place it. It's crazy. Grab a Smile says, tiles for 40 cents. Are those class 3 you're talking about? Because I've been only finding cheap ones at 59 cents since the last time. Class 2, again, the class 2 ones on the marketplace, where not new tiles, but tiles on the marketplace. They're class 2. I forget what, I had them written down somewhere where they were. But you have to go down the list for Earth 2 every single country. So again, it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. You have to go and find which ones are for sale and for how many. Sometimes they're only tiles, you only get like 4 tiles. Okay, well, I'll still get it because it's stupid cheap. And sometimes it is, okay, well, these are really cheap, but they're like 500 tiles, and like even at 30 cents, okay, 500 tiles, it's a little bit of money. It's a little bit of money. So yeah, be advised that happens. Sniper says, isn't it worth selling comics now? I have some common and ultras. I mean, if you short term you could flip, make some money, and then put it towards stuff that you really want. Long term, long term, I haven't really sold anything. So I'm just a buy and hold type of guy. If you want to go and flip, again, there's nothing really wrong with that. You can, especially if you get something that you don't really want. Like, oh, man, I wanted to come and see if I can get, a secret rare, but I got an ultra rare. Might as well flip it and put that towards something else that you want, towards completing a set, or, saving those gems and then putting it into, again, something that you really want, save up. That's fine too. There's no wrong answer here. It's just different ways to go about it. Sniper also says, Mutant Ultras at 60. What do you think? Would you buy at that or sell ones you have at that? Ultra rare? I feel like an ultra rare should be a little more than that. But again, if you paid $7 for it and you can literally get 8x your money, not too bad for a day's work. And so, I mean, again, I don't know. I haven't really collected the comics here. I haven't really gone for the sets because they don't count towards your completed sets for your digital collectibles. They might count eventually at some point towards, okay, well, you have your digital collectible sets, and you have your digital comic set. So maybe that does. Maybe that'll happen eventually, but so right now I'm not going to complete the sets because I don't get that. I don't get that clout. I don't get that. Oh, added, more completed sets. I think I have 17 sets completed. Let's see what we got here. And the easiest one for me would be to complete Journey into the Mystery or Mystery into Journey, whatever. The first appearance of Loki, because I have that secret rare, so that would be the first, the easiest set for me to collect. But I have, 17 sets. I won't. That won't change unless I go and get more. I'm not going to sell any other sets. Oh, all right, everybody, right here, right meow. I have a $2,000 offer for a Blaine's Arcanine First Edition PSA 10, and I'm going to take that as long as this guy's got good feedback, and he does 100% feedback. I'm going to take that and accept the offer, and that is where I will get by Friday my other 500,000 Omi will bring me up to 94 million. Again, by Friday. So I accepted that. Good times. Yeah, let's get this bread. Let's get this bread, boys! 94 million by Friday! I'm going to make another video out of that at some point. So you saw it here you literally saw me accept that. If you didn't, I'll... Where is it? Let me go to my selling and sold. Just waiting for payment here. Buyer hasn't paid yet, which is fine. It just, just happened. But yeah, Blaine's Arcanine First Edition PSA 10 sold for 2,000. Now with that, I'll probably just get like 1,700 out of it. Maybe 1,650, whatever it is. All I need is like $1,500 to transfer it over, get that other 500,000, bring me up to 94 million by Friday, right? Yeah, probably by Friday. So good times with that. Moving on. What's up, Ginferno? How's it going? Wes says, if Disney or Apple bought Veve, the Omi token would do an immediate 30x. Like I said, it would be insane. But again, that's if they go and they say, hey, we're going to develop this now. We're in charge, advertising out the yin yang. But there's a possibility that they could not. There's like, hey, we want to do our own. All of these here, we're going to shelve it, and we're just going to take the license back. I don't know if they would do that though. Most likely, if they did buy it, they said, okay, well, Alfred Arcon did all of our work for us, got all these amazing licenses. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that tomorrow, maybe tonight, about just people super underestimating. They're underestimating Veve and Akomi the way that they think that Earth 2 is like a scam. They have zero idea what is going on. I watched the Gary Vee video before. It was like 28 minutes. I listened to it on the way home from girlfriend's place, and it was basically just like, hey, listen, 98% of these NFT projects are going to go to poop. And what happens when all the projects that are going to poop, that money is going to funnel into more projects that are good, like Akomi and Omi. So and again, that's probably a few years away when we have that NFT bubble. But as for right now, focusing on the here and now, like Qui-Gon Jinn says, apparently, according to crypto stuff up there, that we're going to be half a penny by the end of the week, which would be great. Ginferno says, what did you get? I got 6. I got 3 common, 1 uncommon. C-Spill says, I got 3 comics today. Common, uncommon, and a rare. Oh, nice. Good job. 1 of each. Good shit. Oh, language. Grandma Smallwell says, did you see the Spider-Man No Way Home? Yes. Oh my, I finally saw that No Way Home trailer. The Goblin laugh is just absolutely insane. That took me instantly back 20 years into my childhood. William Dafoe is just one of the most iconic people it was so good. And then Doc Ock in there. I cannot wait to see all 3 Spider-Men on screen. You have zero idea how much I'm looking forward to that. Doctor Strange in there. Wong's in there. I'm pretty sure we might have a Wanda Maximoff, because Doctor Strange, Wanda Maximoff is going to be in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. There's probably going to be some reference into that. Well, I don't know which one will come out first, and especially where this is in the timeline. Because the last Spider-Man movie was technically part of that Phase 3, I think, or was the last part of the last phase kind of the bookend of, oh, what happens when everyone gets snapped back, and they kind of go over it in the last Spider-Man movie. They go over it, and in WandaVision. So I'm curious where this is going to be in the timeline. Got Shang-Chi coming out. Got all, yeah, the Spider-Man trailer is so legit. Most of it on my feed says, if we get bought out, what would the would-be buyer's incentive to keep the OMI token? The hope that whoever we get bought out by does a massive marketing campaign. They tell Cowan and Rogers, go crazy. We're gonna go crazy as well. We're all gonna go crazy. And they're just, I don't want to say, I hope they don't rush it, but I do have a feeling that it'll be like, hey, the NFT craze is right now. Get all these. Again, it does take a little while to make these NFTs, and especially the game. I don't know what they would do with the Veveverse, what they do with the games, because the metaverse, the gamification of this is, if done correctly, going to be so legit. And again, I don't know what they're going to come out with in December. Is it going to be a simple game? Is it just going to be an open world where there are no games yet? Is it going to be a simple game with no metaverse? Simple game with tiny I don't know. But again, I hope it's just a simple game where we could burn Omi. Because I think that would be better than an open metaverse right now, where you could maybe buy some land, and because again, it'd be like Earth 2, where you can buy land and then they add pieces of the game, as time goes on, which is good. It's fun for me because I have patience, but a lot of other people are like, one moon, one Lambo, one this. They're not going to have patience for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to be like, I just don't want to have to make like 3 different videos being like, all right, this is why you shouldn't sell your OMI. This is why you should, hodl, yeah. But the incentive would be just hope that everyone they do mass marketing and this moon's in like the next 2 days, which again, it would, if most likely if a buyout were to occur. Justin said, I would be scared of getting jumped at an OMI party. LOL. At an OMI party, when it hits 10 cents, we're all going to be rich, so it doesn't really matter. No one's going to jump anyone. Facepalm F15 says, for real, 33 commons out of 36 boxes and past 4 drops between me and girlfriend. Oof. That is a big oof. Yeah, it's a big, again, this is gambling. This is, maybe I can make up these losses if I get a secret rare. And you would be able to, very, very easily. Again, that secret rare is very hard to do. I'm surprised. I got a secret rare, I only bought 2 boxes that day. One was a common, one was a secret rare. So yeah, it's nuts. Connor says, ooh, flexing. Justin says, they should reward people evenly. Well, no. You do not want equality of outcome. You want equality of opportunity. Same way as economics. Because if you have equality of outcome, then what's the point of trying in a lot of different things? Everyone's got the same opportunity. I granted some people have advantages if they have faster internet speeds, faster fingers, faster reflexes, sure. But everyone does have that chance. A lot of people saying that little like truck stops, Starbucks, fast food places, they have good internet. I think Noah Qatar said that. Yeah, especially Starbucks, coffee places, stuff like that. Maybe a bar might, I don't know. Not that you want to be at a bar at 11 in the morning, although could be fun. Maybe we would want something along the lines of times like, okay, well, we're going to do all the commons first, and everyone, press for the commons. They'll do the uncommon. I don't know. I don't know the best way to do it. Again, these are the people that buy collectors for collectors. There's no absolute fair where everyone gets a completely even chance. Because again, one person's going to have faster reflexes. One person's going to have better internet. One person's just going to, like me, I'm just lucky. I just get lucky. That's one of my boons, banes, forget which one it's called. But one of my skills is just having luck. Yeah, and it's just, some things just aren't fair. Baseball 15 says 31 commons. Well, it's better than 33. But Squidcat says, what's your prediction for the next catalyst that moves OMI significantly? The transfer to the Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X. That one's going to be the big one. Well, no. That's going to be the jumping off point. That'll be the inflection point. Say, okay, there is no going back. That whatever happened beforehand is beforehand. And historians, economists will look back to that point and be like, okay, this is where things started to pop off. Because then after that, within a month, you're probably going to get, or within 2 months, but most likely at a month, maybe even a couple weeks, you see that, oh, we're able to use our OMI to buy NFTs. Oh, we're able to go and switch some of these things to OpenSea. Oh, we're able to get listed on more exchanges, like not even a Coinbase or a Binance, but a KuCoin or a Kraken. Why a lot of people don't invest in this coin right now is because it's very hard to buy. It is. So this going on another exchange, a bigger exchange than Bit4X, probably going to be a big catalyst for it. So you have a bunch of those things, more listings, Veveverse coming out in December, all of Q4 of this year. Well, maybe starting in September, we'll probably get on that Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X, and then Q4 is probably, again, we don't know when Ethereum 2.0 is going to come out. Hopefully soon. Omar Kasaje says, today I got a common, basically one gem on the marketplace. Just wanted to test my speed against the bots that people use to buy all the cheap ones. You got the speed. Omar Kasaje says, congrats on the sale for Omi. Why, thank you. That Blaine's Arcanine, I don't even know if I have it with me. I might have to go and, I think I have to go to the bank. And I'll send that out. So I did sell another card before, but it was like $100, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, it's good. It's good times. Little bit of all you got. Oh, I'm sorry. 30-minute Patreon member shout out. She should not lock the open door. Run away, run away, run away. Full moon is on the sky and he's not a man anymore. She's a change in him but can't. Run away, run away, run away. See what became out of her man. Full moon swimming across the bay. Night is gray, so come today. Most on my feed says, Randy, if we start pumping before the end of the week, would you rush to buy the remaining 500,000 to reach that? Oh, the remaining 5 million. I could sell Bitcoin right now. Heck is Bitcoin. Bitcoin was actually down to like 48.2. A bunch of people are saying consolidation of Bitcoin at 48,000. Then it'll go up from there. Let's see what it is. 48.1. So yeah, you have this. Not that's 24 hours. Well, actually, over the past week we're up 7%. Over the past month we're up 26%. Over the past year, 322%. But over the last day, it was up to. Actually, I don't think we hit 50 the last day. Yeah, the last day we were up to like 49.9, all that. And then we go down. We kind of have this nice rounded bottom here. Where is it? And we're just trading sideways, which is fine. That's what you want to see. You want to see some sideways trading. Again, over the past week, we are up over 8%, though. I only have $2,500 here. I bought on stream $500 worth this morning. On the Coinbase, though. See what we got. See what we got in the portfolio. Portfolio balance, 54K. So right just above that one Bitcoin market. It actually should be 1.1 Bitcoin, give or take. Yeah, it's 1.1. So, I mean, what do? I could sell 0.1, but again, this is that 0.1 that's there is really just so I can go and say, like, when I transfer everything, when I do sell Bitcoin for fees, whatever. So I really don't want to right now. I still think we do have several weeks before this does moon. So depending on what it does, let's see what OMI is right now. It did go down because it did reach like 0.003112, and now it did go 0.00295, so it's basically 0.003. But the good news is the trading volume is we're past that 6 mark. We have reached over $6 million last 24 hours. So it's $6.2 million in trading volume. We did hit that high of 0.00313332, and we did have a low today of 0.002888358. I mean, I'm sure this company is going to be successful. I've put almost $300 into this, but Bitcoin is there just as a hedge, and I don't want to sell that Bitcoin just in case. Again, that's there as a hedge. I believe Bitcoin will be $100,000 by the end of this year. Again, when that Bitcoin ETF blows up, Bitcoin's going to the moon. All coins going to go right with it. I would much rather sell more Pokemon cards take my aging receivables from my business and slowly but surely sell it that way. Also, I am not going to Dragon Con this year. I decided that saving money would probably be a easier thing, because for Dragon Con, not only are they going to be those people that are like, show me your papers type of thing, they have that mask mandate there, so one, I'm not even cosplaying because I'm too fat, and two, like, to go there and then have to wear a mask on top, it's just going to be uncomfortable. The flight down there, which I haven't got, it's just, yeah, I just don't want to do it. Let me move some money around. Let me go and transfer. I'm going to receive some Bitcoin. Copy that from my Cash App, and if I have enough, I'm gonna sending. See, 2,000 maybe. Send. I've reached my daily withdrawal limit of 2,000. Let's try 1,500. Can I send that? And okay, so I said $1,500 worth of Bitcoin to my Coinbase here. It won't bring me up to the 1.2. I don't think I'll have 1.2. When that does go, I will. Because again, I sent a little bit yesterday, today for that other 500,000. So I have 93.5 million right now. I'll keep you guys posted. Grandma Swap says, sorry, Randy, we expect 100 million by Friday. Weekly quota. I'm trying. And again, I could do it in an instant. I don't want to. I've put so much. I put my heart and soul in. Like, it's caused me physical pain. It's caused me a lot of grief, a lot of stress. To again start buying at 0.008, 0.07, watching it go down. Literally, I had the chance to buy like $100,000 worth at 0.0022. Waited, and it went up to 0.003 something. Had to buy it there. I could have had 100 million now. Again, it's my fault. I did not buy when I had. But again, that Bitcoin is there literally to just, yeah. That Bitcoin's there literally to just go and say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Just a hedge. That's my hedge. Thank you guys for 20 likes. That means the world. Tony Tonga says, let's not forget, most people don't even know about this, and maybe 50,000 of each comic has been sold. There are a few billion nerds out in the world. They will want them one day. Facts. I agree 100%, because I heard the argument that, yeah, why wouldn't I just get this comic on the digital app for $5 instead of $7? I was like, okay, well, you could, but when you get that digital comic, one, it's not an NFT. Sure, it's yours. You can read it. You can read it on the Veve app as well. There's no difference. But that app that you get it on your phone, you can't resell it. That's where it ends. You don't have an edition number. You're not part of this community. Like, don't get any rewards for that. You can read this and sell it. You can sell it to somebody else. You can't sell it back to the company, but you can sell it to somebody else. When you buy a digital comic on a digital app, like a Marvel DC app, that's where your money ends. And I don't know how much you have to pay for, per month for the app or whatever. That's where your money ends. But if you buy a comic here on Veve, you can resell it back. And you have a chance of, let's say you don't care about like the secret rare, you just want the comic. You can buy it here, a blind box for $7, wind up getting a $2,000 comic, sell that, buy a $10 comic of the same one, just a different artwork, just a different cover, and then, pocket the $1,800 and do whatever you want with it. So I think if you're a comic book reader, there's no harm in paying $7 for a blind box at the chance to get something great. And again, even if you read it, boom, send it back. That's it. Justin says half a penny on GoChain. I think it just means half. They mean half a penny by the end of the week. Again, the switch over to Immutable won't be until late September, possibly even early October. But they do tend to under-promise and over-deliver, so who knows? Christmas says, Dan is okay with selling the company eventually. He even has ideas as to who may be interested in interview. That's true. There was an interview done by Hello K. No, it wasn't by Hello K. I think he just posted it. Let me go to the... Oh, Niall Ballantyne has a new video out. Niall Ballantyne came out 5 hours ago. Says, this will take a OMI token to $1. I'm going to like that right now. Now Valentine again, right there. He's got 726 subscribers. When he gets to 1,000, he's gonna get an Omi tattoo. So good for him. But yeah, Taps Trades has a new video out as well, where it's just a Comey/Omi X-Men comic NFTs on Veve. So yeah, that's really good too. I've only like a few minutes into that. Where is Hello K posted the video, and it's of Dan Crothers and Wormhole Labs Phil Ronta, CEO Digital Entertainment World Webinar, and he posted that 6 hours ago. So I am in the middle of watching that as well. I don't know if that's the interview you were talking about, but yeah, he's I understand that you want to sell this eventually, because you don't want to be working, especially Alfred Arcon is 70-something years old. Don't want to be working into your 80s. I mean, doing this is probably fun for him. He's like, because he's got what, 6 out of the 10 like highest grossing media franchise that he's been partnered with. Why not make it number 7? And he said that in an interview as well. Sniper says, what platform did you buy your Omi? Me, I have to send Bitcoin to Aria Realty. Aria Realty sends it to Bit4X. And Bit4X is, he uses that Bitcoin to buy USDT, and then uses that USDT to buy Omi. Then sends it out to my trust wallet, or one of my trust wallets. Muzzle on my feet says, LOL, I know a lot of people have already said this, but in this new Spider-Man movie, they have to recreate the Spider-Man pointing. Oh, they definitely have to. That would be great. That I would lose my poop. Charisma said, buyers end up with company shares of it. Hopefully they don't dump/pull away from Omi utility. That's true. So yeah, if they, again, I don't see them selling for years, maybe towards the end of the decade. I don't know. Maybe when they reach $1, they're like, cash out, and then they go, and then they sell. Yeah. But again, you don't want them to get, when they reach $1 trillion, and they will, it's going to be very hard to buy. That acquisition is going to be insane. They would have to buy it when it's, let's say this reaches $1 and it's worth a couple $100 billion. That's still hard to do. Oh, God, that's so hard to do. Or maybe the company will be separate from the token, and we'll buy the company, and the token is just going to be out there doing whatever. Who knows? I mean, again, they don't want to sell now because the value is not there yet. It's like selling a house. It's like kind of not falling apart, but it's just, it doesn't have that, third bathroom. It doesn't have that fourth bedroom. It doesn't have that finished basement. As they do all those things that increase the value of the company, the token as well, but the company, they want to do those things first. So when they do sell, they can justify that, $100 billion price point. Mother on my feet says, no, I mean, what would be Disney, Apple, Google's incentive to keep the Omi token behind the app instead of just selling the NFTs for fiat? Probably the fact that if they do buy the company, they're probably going to talk to David Yu, like, hey, if they're going to buy his Omi token, probably at a discount, because they know what it can do, they know where it can go. If they're smart, they are, they'll know where it can go. Again, you don't get to companies like, especially Disney, Amazon, without knowing how to make money. And that's an opportunity for them to say, like, oh, we could make a couple extra, probably hundreds of billions on this if we buy his token right now at a super stupid cheap price. So they do that, and they get all the tokens, they really hype it up, suddenly 30x's overnight. Why the heck not? That's their incentive. Lots of more money. Andrew says, man, that secret rare on tomorrow's drop is going to be sick. Actually, I don't even know if I've seen it yet. Let's see what we got here. I do have a little more money than I thought I would. So it's going to be interesting. That, let's see. Nope, store. Okay, digital comics. What is it tomorrow? Oh, it's a House of X, right? Yeah, House of X, 12 hours, 10 minutes. Let's see what that secret rare is. Yeah, that artwork on there. Oh, looks beautiful. But this is the one that I don't get. Why are we getting something that looks like a action figure unless they're going to give out an action figure? I love Magneto. I love the chibi drawing that they have. It's really fun. Check out my new look. I'm calling it Cerebro Chic. Because as long as you don't call it Cerebro Subtle, then you're all good. That was funny. This one's pretty good artwork as well. I ship, Gambit. I ship them. Gambit and Rogue. Love it. You know, they're both kind of Southern. She's like a Southern belle. He's from Louisiana. And even the comic artwork, you know, Wolverine in there. That yellow. So cool. Can't wait to get like him again. One day. What's up? Observe Drift Music. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Grandmaster Mawa says, you ever bought a poker set into a bar? I don't think so. No, I have not. Gooseneck says, nobody complaining about bots now. Found something else to complain about. Oh, what's up, Ethan Youngberg? How's it going? Wes says, I'll hodl Veve NFTs and silver forever. Says, I'm now at 26 sets. Oh my god, Wes is my heckin' hero. Speaking of heroes, we get a $5 super chat from Wraithax saying, did you see the Damon John, Shark Tank Fubu creator, mention Earth 2 again? Tom talks about it 30/30 in the video. So for those of you that don't know, this guy named Damon John, who is, you know, on Shark Tank, I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he's got a couple $100 million easily. And he likes Earth 2. He's talked about it in the past. I think it was a couple weeks ago where it says, oh yeah, it's virtual reality, like virtual real estate, and he's talking about Earth 2. There's a chance that he might actually even, because he's got the money, a couple $100,000 is not a lot of money to him. Let me show you guys something real quick. If you go on the Earth 2 app, or the website, earth2.io, and you go to the leaderboard, and you see, not credits, well I guess credits, go To the Moon Earth 2. Somebody put in about 420,000 credits, that's pretty legit. But if you sort by most tiles, Predict My Future, who you've seen comment down below, in this morning, she super chatted me 10 Canadian dollars this morning, said just saying good morning and that she loves me and I love her too. She's the number 2 player on Earth 2. The number 2 player with 302,000 tiles. And we have somebody called To the Moon Earth 2 that has 455,000 tiles. The only person to overtake her. And to do that, this person probably had to put in maybe $500,000, you know, give or take, probably even more. So what Wraithax is saying is that this guy that is a minimum worth 9 figures, minimum, you know, a couple $100 million, has not only talked about it once, but apparently twice now, talked about Earth 2 again. Again, Tom talks about 30/30 in the video, that's what it says. Could this be him? I don't know. But either way, that is one of... It's always good to have like celebrities in your camp, but that's not even like a huge celebrity. That is worth a lot of money. It's not like, you know, one of these B-list celebrities that, you know, they're worth a couple $1 million. No, dude's worth 9 figures, like 10, 20x of what some other people are worth that are millionaires. Imagine having like $1 million and be like, yeah, I have 200 times as much money as you. That's insane. So this type of thing is invaluable. To get that type of person in your camp is invaluable. Regardless of, you know, Logan Paul saying that he's in Earth 2 multiple times, regardless of this guy. The more that happens, the more that celebrities go into it, the more legitimacy it creates, the more buzz around it that it creates. So I really hope he plays it one day on a stream, or maybe not on Shark Tank, maybe on a stream or whatever. But thank you, Wraithax, for that, bringing that up. I mean, are we really going to have to make another video again for that? And yeah, so Wes, saying that you'll hold Veve NFTs and silver forever at 26 sets, that's incredible. So to get 26 sets in this, even the cheapest sets, Wes had to spend like $20,000, like minimum. And again, depending on what sets he has. Now we got Wraithax, another $5 super chat. Side note, I own Fubu.eth, so when Web 3.0 hits blockchain, it's going to rain. Oh my god. So thank you so much, Wraithax, for just being really just like, one, just being like a cool person, being chill, Gen Xer, veteran like myself. But also just being, I don't want to say listening to me. You might have been in Earth 2 before me, you might not have, I don't know. But going here and just literally listen to what I have to say. I don't know how much money he spent in Earth 2, but I guarantee everyone on here, whatever Wraithax spent, he has gotten a lot more value in his properties with that. Again, you're not going to give away a 750 tile property worth $1,300 unless the money that you put in has skyrocketed. Man's getting, I don't know how many jewels each day. Man's getting, I don't know how many ether each day that he turns into essence. If you are rich in Earth 2, you're probably not going to be poor in Earth 1. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I will take a look at Fubu ETH. I'm gonna go and take a picture of that. Why do I look stupid? I look so. I'm gonna take a look into that, and I'll take a look see. Maybe I'll go into it myself. I'll let you know. Honestly, I think in our community of Earth 2, Veve, Omi, big guys, whales, we could probably move the markets of certain things if we wanted to. Not that I would ever do that for nefarious things, or cornering the market for one thing would be cool. Gooseneck says, don't sell Bitcoin now, getting ready for a big move. That's what I'm talking about, Gooseneck. That's what I'm talking about. Not selling, never selling. Oh, hodl all the way. Excuse me. Grandmaster Mom says, companies will be expecting 30-second Patreon shout-out with ads on your paper, read from a script about NordVPN, Blue Apron, Skillshare, Square, or some sort of off-brand wallet. I like Square. I have given them I've done videos on Square, so much free advertising for them, because I think they're disrupting the banking industry. A lot of banks, and what Earth 2 can do as well, and Veve, is that a lot of banks, you have to have a certain amount of money to get a bank account, because you have to keep money in there. A lot of people don't have that. And if you don't have that, it's just... If you don't have that, it's basically a war against poor people. It's war against it's class warfare. Because again, you need money to keep in the bank account. Some people don't. So what companies like Square and Earth 2 do is, Square just gives you a bank account and a routing number. Earth 2, you don't need a bank account to sign up. Do you need a bank account, transfer money? Sure, absolutely. Or just somebody's credit card. But people like me and Rayfax and Aria Realty and Guidebook Gaming, Earth 2 Meta, all these people will have giveaway. Earth 2, there's literally a channel called Earth 2 Giveaways, where all we do is just give out tiles. If you're new, great. Come on, you'll hang around and you'll get a tile. Like Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. If a person would hang around set long enough, they're like, hey, you're in charge of this now. That's what would happen on set of Lord of the Rings. If you're around long enough, around me, Aria Realty, Guidebook Gaming, and all that, you will get a free tile or tiles at some point. Hell, you could get 750 tiles and be, boom, right up there. It's a lot. So yeah, moving on. Facepalm says MTL, Immutable X, Omi to NFT, KuCoin could totally happen in the next 6 weeks, says Facepalm F15. Like I said, I don't really suspect it until minimum end of September. Which is why I'm comfortable not having 100 million right now. Why I'm comfortable having the 93.5 million. Just again, I've gone from buying. There was a time, I think, July, where I was spending like $10,000 a day, like just on Omi, and now it's obviously much less. And I was buying literally nothing but $1 million of Omi each day, or each time I would spend, and now it's down to 500,000 each time. Money's getting a little less, but. I'm okay with it because I don't believe we're going to moon just yet. I think we have another 6 weeks, but apparently with 6 weeks we can get all that, which you're absolutely right. Facepalm's correct. We could. I'm just betting on the fact that, hoping that we won't, and I have a little more time to accumulate. CryptoRS says there's accumulation period. At CryptoRS, Lark Davis, Crypto Rain have all said that we are probably going to get a super cycle. This bull cycle that we're in for crypto will last through next year. I think so too. Again, Kathy Wood is not going to apply for a Bitcoin ETF unless she's sure she can get one. Yeah, moving on. Moses on my feet says, my heart goes out to that poor soul that bought Omi for 6 cents on Uniswap. Yeah, I remember when that happened. Or I remember people telling me about that when that happened. When you had the wrapped Omi, suddenly the wrapped Omi went to 6 cents and someone bought it. Like, oof. Big oof. Renzi says, I'm at 19. Wes, man, bunch of you have more sets than I do. I didn't really start getting into sets, though, until, like, last month, when I had, like, 69 million Omi. I was like, all right, I don't need any more. I can go and, I could go in. But, again, for those of you that don't know, a buddy of mine that had, like, 175 million Omi sold it all. The market moved this much. So, I am very bullish on this, the fact that there's enough buying pressure that doesn't matter what sell pressure is. 175 million, gone in a couple days, got absorbed, no problem, because a lot more people are buying now. Heidi Shelfron says, I used your referral code for E2. Hope you got 5% back. Oh, why, thank you, Heidi. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So if you are ever confused on where to look for it, actually, I definitely did. Go to your, go to Insights on here, and Insights you can be able to see. I'm pretty sure it's Insights. If it's not, yeah, all right, so land value, I bought a tile randomly the other day from Antarctica, and you'll be able to tell. Oh, no, this is just, that's not it. Transactions. Transactions is where you go. And you can see, all right, I got land income tax for all these, a penny, a penny, a penny. Land 6 pennies for Jerusalem, which is nice. And we got Wraithax with a $5 super chat saying, ETH is a new blockchain platform, decentralized web. It is the next wave for the internet. So I've been sniping a lot of the .com domains. That's 100% true. Actually, Wraithax, you sent me one of those, like Chaveztopia, right? So yeah, .eth is the new blockchain for decentralized web, next wave of the internet. So honestly, Wraithax buying all these, it's basically like buying Google. It's .com. It's basically like buying, and I don't mean Google the stock. I mean like, Chavez, Chaveztopia.com, or or Randy, or Pokemon.com, Randy, whatever. It's like buying that, but for ETH. So Wraithax is literally playing 4D chess, thinking that. And yes, Wraithax, for those of you that missed it, for the first few minutes, I was talking about Earth 2 and the 750 Class 1 tile giveaways that Wraithax is doing. So shout out to Wraithax. Everyone clap for him for being such a philanthropist. And I'm trying to see, all right, so when you go into your filters, transaction history, which is where you get money, you click that and you say, it could be for sale, Bazaar, Mentor purchase, income land tax. There should be one for referral code. Okay, yeah, there is one. You just scroll down a little bit and you click income referral code. And then you see that people that they bought a tile in Britain, in New England. I got 3 cents for that. I got 9 cents for someone who bought, I don't know where that flag's from. 26 cents for Mexico. Somebody be buying stuff in Mexico. 26 cents for that. Whoa, somebody bought 2 tiles in the U.S., giving me $6.10. Thank you for whoever did that. 51 cents for 12 tiles over there. So yeah, you just make money literally in your sleep. 3 cents, 3 cents, 9 cents, 79 cents for Mexico again. So thank you all for that. Oh, $1.05 for Mexico. Hey, Mexico. So yeah, this is just how you just make money in Earth 2. Just referral codes, selling tiles, selling jewels, selling properties. Yeah, it's heckin' cool. Oh, $3 from referral code in the U.S. Somebody be buying Alita. Another $3. Yeah. People just do be buying a lot of stuff though. So thank you all for who to do that. Speaking of Earth 2, right now I got 197 Ether. I claimed that. I 190 transformed into Essence. I now have over 3,300 Essence. I know that's probably what Wraithax get like literally each day. But and I do have more jewels. Let's see what I got here. 32 jewels claimed. I don't think that's, I think at around 11:30 I'll get more. Wraithax says, any word from Guidebook Gaming joining E2 hype? Yes, actually. So Guidebook Gaming, they are the most consistent streamers on Twitch for Earth 2. They do every single day at 9 o'clock. That's why my streams are at 10:05, because it is, it's just easier. I don't want to take away from their audience. I want to not have less people on here because they're watching Guidebook Gaming. I don't want people to choose. But they went and said they might want to, I have to figure out how to do it, because the Class 1 giveaways, or any giveaways that they do, when people comment, I'll just pick someone, and I was like, I like this comment, so I'll give it away. But what they do is something called marbles, where everyone that comments, the computer system they have, it gets put into a marble race. Your marvel with your username just goes and does like this little race. You don't have to do anything, it's all by chance. And the winner of that gets a, gets the giveaway. And it's a really cool, the race takes 1 minute, and I don't know how to do that on my channel, on this. I have to figure it out. or have them on my channel so that they can do it, and I'll have like a couple different boxes here. Maybe I'll have to do it via like stream, via like Zoom or whatever. But they do want to help me do it. The only way they can do it right now, because we haven't figured out yet, is to do it on their channel. But I told them, like, I kind of want to do it online. Like, yeah, that's fine. Thank you guys for 25 likes and then $25 right back for that super chats. So they will do it on my channel. But we just have to figure out how to do it, which we still have. Well, we have about a week. I will figure it out tomorrow for them, and then we'll get a confirmed time. I know you told me a confirmed time. I'll look it up and let everyone know. I'll make a separate video out of it as well, in the probably over the weekend. All right, moving on. What else I got here? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Brendan Z's got 19 sets. I hope you guys, hope you keep that up. Was that the another super chat from Raythak saying current essence is 13,747, and you're getting about 160 to 170 joules per day. Congrats, brother. So you're getting about 5x the joules that I'm getting, and I got a lot of essence. So, but it makes sense because you have about 4 times as many tiles that I do, so it makes sense that you're getting a lot more joules. I only have about 22,000 tiles, so I might even have less than 4 times. But yeah, that's insane. I'd say keep it all, because again, the essence that people get, for those of you that don't know, literally, like, you can get free mentars on your property, which can detect essence or ether, and you can turn that into essence. With properties, you get joules, and not only that, but when you get those, oh my God, Smooches, I love you. Says I gotta run. Have a great night. Smooches, thank you for that $20 super chat. I love you too. I love you. Go have fun. I'll see you soon. Wow, this is a good day. So about to rate that, saying for essence, like if you're new, a lot of the stuff you can get for free. Tiles you can get for free. Mentars you can get for free. Joules you get for free, and the ether you get because mentars detect it, turn it into essence. It's possible that essences are crypto. I don't think so, but a lot of people have been suggesting that, and I can't. It's not outside the realm of possibility. I just don't see a crypto. Like, okay, they can just make more crypto. I really don't like that, but maybe at some point, the essence is for the OGs, people that have been here for a while. Then they shut it off. Then the only way to get essence is to buy it at some point in the future. That's a possibility, but I think the crypto is still yet to come. That's just my opinion. It's also time for my 1 hour Patreon member shout out. What do we got here? Now it's my time. I'll do what I want, 'cause this is my life. Right here, right now, stand my ground and never back down. Know what I believe inside. I'm awake and I'm alive. Waking up, waking up, waking. That was some Skillet. I love them. They're so Christian. Where was I here? Heidi, oh yeah, Heidi, thank you for using my referral code. Sniper says, did you say where you keep OMI? Yes, I have a couple of trust wallets, and then I have a cold storage wallet, which the cold storage wallet I keep at a bank. So technically, yes, the OMI is at a bank, but the OMI is in a cold storage wallet, which is at the bank, so that's how. Wes says, Brendan, nice. Sniper says, all the sites look complicated. I'm new and I was going to try and buy $100 worth or so. So yeah, what you have, okay, there are videos on YouTube of how to do it. Just say how to buy OMI on Bit4X. Once you do it a couple times, it's pretty easy. It's just, yeah, it's just having to do that is rough. Internet Hokehead says, the action figure cover art for Magneto looks like the 2D Ultraman from months ago. It does. It's a good point. I'm ready to thank that $5 super chat asking if I saw that Damon John, who's the Shark Tank / Fubu creator, he mentioned Earth 2 for a second time. I did go over it when he went over it the first time. Again, this guy is worth a couple $100 million. And talking about Earth 2, like I said, there are whales, there are millionaires, deca-millionaires. This is the first guy that I know that is a 100 millionaire that is into it. Logan Paul's not there yet. He's probably worth 20, 40 million, give or take. But yeah, this is pretty insane. Zach says, I'm new to the Veve app. How do you see future drops? So future drops for digital collectibles, you don't. For Hang on one second, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going. I am just going to give myself a like there, so I have 29 likes. And I will go to the Veve app and answer your question right now. Oh, $5 super chat from Raythak saying, Brandon Z, I believe E2 will be huge in the end. He made close to about $1,200 in about 7 to 10 days selling jewels. Since then, he's been hodling. And be advised, he sold jewels when I do the same thing in every project I'm in. Thank you guys for 30 likes. That means the world. Is I buy when it comes out, and I was buying Omi 0.008, 0.007, buying all the way down. What did I do with jewels? I was buying when they were like, I don't know, 70 cents, 80 cents, and I started buying all the way down. Raythax was selling when they were like 80 cents or whatever, and he started, I don't know if he bought when he was, when they went down to like 17 cents, 18 cents, but again, he made a lot of money selling those jewels. And Raythax is just, everything he touches turns to gold. I am upset that I did not get into Axie Infinity when my friends told me about it like 2 months ago. Because my focus, I can't be focused on more than like a couple things at once. So YouTube, the girlfriend, Omi, Earth 2, Axie's Infinity is something that I had heard about. It's one of those things where I just didn't get into it. Raythax is the most successful at it as the people that I've known. I've had a couple people that make, maybe like $30 a day, $50 a day on it. Axie's Infinity is just an ETH blockchain game where you're battling NFTs, you're breeding NFTs, and Raythax is the one that had gone in and spent a good amount. I think it was like $5,500 or $4,000, whatever it was, a couple grand, and literally in 6 weeks had made back his money, plus paid himself an extra $1,500, and still had like 5 figures worth of money in that blockchain, Axie's Infinity, just from breeding. So whatever I invest into, it usually does, at the end of the day, go to the moon. But there are some things that I miss. I missed ENZC, Enzalytics, Echo, November, Charlie, Zulu, when it was less than a penny. It was like 0.8 of 1 penny, literally went up to like 90 cents at one point. So at 100x inside of like 2 months. I missed it because I was focused on Tesla, I was focused on YouTube, Earth 2, Omi I wasn't into yet. Same thing, I missed Axie's Infinity. And Raythax is cleaning up with that. Just being absolute savage. Speaking of which, Raythax says, we are still in phase 1, maybe 1.5, and he's correct. When phase 2 and 3 hit, boom. Like I said, this is going to be a game. Gamers like it. Gamers will like this game, Earth 2, for many reasons. Because you are in, one, it's going to be a game, which is fun. We have a bunch of game developers making this game. And then 2, the graphics are better than Red Dead Redemption 2. So this type of thing is just going to be bananas. Raythax is correct. Again, everything that I've invested in over the last several years, boom, has been the right call. Again, but that doesn't mean I haven't missed things. I have missed things. Where was I? So yeah, the sniper, I'm sorry. Yeah, sniper, go on YouTube. Zach, so how you see future drops is for, when you go on you just go to drops over here. Well, as soon as you open the app, and then normally they won't tell until like a couple of days beforehand, that drop will go there. But if you go hit digital collectibles, a drop down will happen called digital comics, and you can see the future drops. This one and this one specifically, over the next couple of days. And we got Raythax with another $5 super chat saying, this week in Axie, he invested $800 buying Axies and SLP and have received $2,100 in breeding sales. My God. Yeah, so like I said, Raythax knows how to make money. Now, like me, could it be... I am lucky. I'm lucky that I find these projects where people are overlooking them and I get in. But I am not lucky in the fact that, I'm just going to blindly put $8,000 here and hope it works out. No, I do the research and I go hard into these companies. I assume same as Raythax. And when we do that's so we're lucky because we find these projects, but we're smart because we can tell a good project when we see one. Again, after doing lots and lots of investments. Time on that. Oh God, where are we at here? So yeah, Zach, I hope I answered your question. Go to the opening of the Veve app, clicking up digital comics, and going there, and that's how you see the future ones for comics. Omi Queen says you can only see the drops the day of. They'll be able to see like a couple days beforehand though, like saying what it is. Like right now we have the 2 extra comics that are tomorrow and the next day, and the next drop that they do, let's say Saturday, they might announce it on Thursday or Friday. If it's a Sunday, they'll announce it on Thursday or Friday. Omi Queen says they send an email revealing it the day before. They do. And go on their Twitter. They tweet about it as well. They do a lot of Medium articles, which is fun. Brazzy says 302,000 tiles. Yeah. Predict is my homie. She's my home gal. She's my home girl. Was the #1 player literally until that one dude, Earth 2 to the Moon, came out. So it was pretty exciting to have the queen of Earth 2, the big one of Earth 2, be a girl. I thought that was really fun. And Earth 2 to the Moon could be a girl also. But that could be, it could be him. It could be Damon John. We don't know. Zach says he sees. Brendan Z says Logan Paul is bad publicity. I think he was. I don't think he is anymore. Jake Paul, I think, is kind of a little bit of a... He just looks like a... I don't know. I don't want to judge. Yeah, have they made mistakes in the past? Sure, absolutely. We all have. We're human. Nobody's perfect. Logan Paul, like, the worst thing that he did was he went into, like, Japan's suicide forest and filmed a dead body and, like, made a joke about it. Again, he's kind of a comedian, and he pushed the envelope a little too far. But I think comics are supposed to do that. Like Kathy Griffin, when she came out with a decapitated Trump head. Probably a little too far. I understand that, again, comedians have to toe the line because that, unfortunately, some things are just funny. Some things are just hysterical that some people shouldn't joke about, but they do, and you can't help but laugh. Maybe some of these things that, Kathy Griffin and Logan Paul did were probably funny to a lot of people. But, again, getting a lot of backlash. So, Logan Paul, I think, is atoned for his sins. He just seems like a cool person now. Like, now he's older. He's a little more toned down a bit. He's like, who's that dude that played Willy Wonka? Oh my God, not Johnny Depp. He's like Gene Wilder in Blazing Saddles. Very toned down in that movie, but still very good. I think Logan Paul is like that right now. He's a little toned down, and I like him now. Right, that's also said that $5 super chat. Side note: he owns Fubu.eth. So on the website, so when Web 3.0 hits blockchain, it's going to rain. He's probably going to sell that for, ungodly amounts. Dan O says, is the Earth 2 FUD related to Veve? No, I just, I'm pretty, I don't want to say big, I don't want to tap on my shoulder, toot my own horn, but I'm the most consistent YouTuber for Earth 2 on YouTube. And also one of the biggest. And I'm probably the most consistent Veve Omi YouTuber as well. Obviously, you have some people that have more subscribers. You got Hello K. You have Taps Trades. I don't know if Dan Lee surpassed me yet. Cavell Anderson hasn't made a video in a while, but and some of those might be better quality. Again, link down below to WTF is Veve. Look at that. Especially, I'm in there for a couple clips. But WTF is Veve, link down below, is like good quality, like documentary type of stuff. And even though the channel might not be as big and might not get as many views as a lot of the other channels, or some of the other channels, I am the most consistent Veve Omi YouTuber that streams every day. So I do like to talk about those on my stream every day. I'll make separate videos. That'll be, this one's just for Earth 2, this one's just for Omi Veve. But I do like to talk about them on the stream. We have a Korean in here that's all in on Omi, and Koreans, like I had said many months ago, that they were going to be one of the biggest places, properties, countries in Earth 2, and they are. Your people have come in and taken over in the best way, and I love that. I don't know how to pronounce your name, though, because I don't read Korean. And we get a $5 super chat from Rayfax saying, the girlfriend says, hi, Dashi is a good boy. Dashi is the best of whatever we need Dashi to be. It has been a while. Dashi gave me a nice lick on the face before when I came home. Gave Dashi a treat because Dashi did a good job protecting the house while I was away. Probably did some things I don't even know about. So we all got to thank Dashy for that. Oh god, where are we at here? Zach says, "How can I buy Omi if I'm in the U.S.?" I'm pretty sure Bit4X you can still do it on Bit4X. Again, there are what do you call it? There are videos on that you can look up on YouTube. The Koreans says, "What do you think about Omi price? I think it's severely undervalued, like severely, hilariously undervalued." Wraithax with a $5 super chat again, saying, "Love Korea. I lived there for a year." Oh, you were stationed there too, huh? Or I wasn't stationed. I just had a bunch of friends stationed there. There was a running joke about how there was this fatter, older. I mean, she was probably young back in the day, but when I first got in 2012, I didn't know about it until tech school in 2013, where a lot of people that had been stationed in Korea was like, "Yeah, look out for Big Barda over here." She was a lady of the night that had preyed on unsuspecting airmen in Korea when they went there in Osan Air Base. That's where a lot of my friends were. I don't know what part of Korea Wraithax was in. Maybe Wraithax was in Osan as well. But usually for the military, if you want to go somewhere, it's like, hey, you know what? I want to go to Germany or be stationed in Germany or Italy or anywhere. Normally what you do is you go to Korea for a year. That short, I don't even know if it's a short duty tour, just a 1 year assignment, and then afterwards you usually get what base you want. And I had a buddy of mine that went to Korea twice. It's like, yeah, dude, this place is awesome. Single both times. Pretty sure as soon as he got back to the U.S., he had to go get a penicillin shot in his little airman. But yeah, lots of fun times apparently at Korea. But so the Korean said about Omi price. I think it's severely undervalued. That's why I have 93.5 million of it. And I didn't get in like 2018, 2019, where I put in $2,500 and now I have $250,000 or $270,000 into it. No, I got in this year at 0.008 and bought all the way down. Wraithax says, "I was on the DMZ guarding the bridge next to North Korea." Oh my god, so you saw some stuff. For those of you that don't know, the DMZ stands for the Demilitarized Zone. That's I'm forgetting what D stands for. Delta Mike Zulu. And it is, there's I don't know how many yards or feet or whatever that there is between South Korea, North Korea, that demilitarized zone that if a North Korean citizen tries to enter South Korea, they make it and North Korea doesn't shoot them, they get there. They get asylum. But if North Korea, like any of their military, goes over that demilitarized zone, they will get shot up. There won't be anything left. There might be an arm left of them afterwards. It is. There's literally there's a video of like 6 or 7 North Korean like police trying to catch a runaway, and here's like the line. And you see in the video the North Korean actually stepping over, like, and he immediately goes back because he knows what's going to happen if he is there for more than like 3 seconds. It's bananas, and again, North Korea is just. I feel so bad for them. They're completely malnourished. Like literally, like if you're above like 5'2", you're automatically in the military, because not everyone's above 5'2", because they're so malnourished they don't get nutrition. Yeah, so shout out to Wraithax for guarding that DMZ zone next to North Korea. That is probably a stressful job. That is probably something that, again, you have literally like North Korean forces like on the other side, all just staring at you. So shout out to you, Wraithax, veteran homie. I'm so behind on comments. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so what I think about Omi price is, I love that it's down here because we're burning a ton of Omi. And as we burn this ton of Omi, it's better for us Omi hodlers in the long term. And like I said, I love you guys that if you want to look to the future, look at what South Koreans are doing. And this guy over here, like I said, they went in. South Korea is the number 2 country in Earth 2, and they bought a lot of places in. They bought a lot of places in Chavez Topia actually as well. the price for tiles in Antarctica went from like $1.72 to $1.77 in like a week because of you guys. So thank you very much. Andrew says, what constitutes whale status in OMI? It depends. Like, if you have 10 million OMI, $30,000. I mean, it's hard to get 10 million OMI because $30,000 is a lot of money. Getting 1 million OMI, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, getting 1 million OMI is a mission because that's $3,000. You know, $3,500 maybe if, you know, including fees, including whatever, because you can't get that all right away. Maybe you get an extra $100, you know, a couple $100 every 2 weeks. That, you know what, I could go out, I could treat myself, buy something nice. It's hard to do that. It's hard to say, like, working so much, so hard, just to make ends meet, and then when you have a couple $100, not treat yourself and put it into investment. That really has been stagnant. I mean, again, this is stupid undervalued, and when it moons, it's going to moon hard. But just to get to 1 million OMI is hard, especially when you're doing paycheck to paycheck. 10 million OMI. Not everyone can put in 5 figures into something, but $30,000 is a lot. Multiple people have it, but just because they have good jobs, they have good expendable income, they can buy 1 million OMI every month or a couple million, you know, whatever it is. 50 million OMI is over $100,000. And that's like, you have to be not in the 1%. I'm not in the 1% yet. But I did that. You have to have a lot of savings. You have to have a lot of cojones to do that as well. 100 million is like, all right, you're a big baller. I'm not there yet, but I will be. I will be soon, I hope. Bren Z says, I don't sell anything on Veve, not for a long time. I won't either. Bren Z says, I want a tile, senpai. I'll be your senpai. Bren, thanks, my senpai. Omi Queens, is that Brendan Z? What makes Logan bad publicity? Yes. I think I know. It's just because, you know, he did some stuff back in the day, which I think he's atoned for. Milham says, what up, Randy? What up, Milham? For a second, I thought you were Mia Hamm. Like, Mia Hamm, amazing soccer legend, is watching my stream. Smooches, I love you so much. I know you're gone now. Like you said, you're gone. Like, you left. You had stuff to do. Jordan Z231 says, you got me interested in some tiles, LOL. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Jordan says, I don't even know what they do. Right now, there's not much gameplay, but you get a couple of tiles, and that means you can get a couple of jewels each day. And after a certain while, you can get free mentors. You can buy mentors for $5 each on your property, but you can get them for free after a couple weeks of logging in, going to your profile each day. And then the mentors will grant you ether. That ether will turn into essence. You can take those jewels that you get, you slot them on the mentors to make sure you detect that ether. You can sell the jewels. You can sell the tile. Like, if you get a tile and it really goes up in value and people want it, cool, go and sell it. You get land income tax if you decide to buy in, let's say, Chile, and a lot of people are going and buying in Chile. If people buy in the country that you're in, you get a little bit of money each time that happens. And again, you've seen me, a couple pennies. Referral code, even more pennies. It just adds up over time. There's a lot of different ways to make money. Cyber says, what's the giveaway channel I got? Giveaway channel. I got no euro to put in. Maybe I can grab free tile. Well, me, Guidebook Gaming, the link is down below. You need a Twitch, so get a Twitch account and go view them. They give away free tiles, Class 1 tiles, every day. And there's a channel called Earth 2 Giveaways, Aria Realty. I don't know if he hasn't done one in a while. But yeah, and follow me. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Brandon Z says there's 38 total sets right now. 36? I don't know. I don't know. I do know that out of all the sets, there are 167 individual NFTs that you can buy, and Veve has sold 165 out of 167, if I remember correctly. I am going to do a video. For the first time in months, I'm doing a video with a script. Yeah, 165 out of 167 they've sold. If you watch my old Earth 2 videos, you'll see me reading like, and by the way, this is going to happen, you know, like that's what I did in my Earth 2 videos. back in the day before I just decided like, I'll just turn on the camera and talk. So for the first time in a long time, I'm going to do a scripted video. You'll see that probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably not tonight. A little late tonight. I might do it tonight and then premiere it tomorrow. My South Korean friendo says, what do you think about Omi price in 2022? I think by the end of next year, the end of 2022, we hit 10 cents. But I reserve the right to redo my prediction. Because originally it was 20 cents. That was based when Bitcoin was 65,000, and this was at 0.07, 0.08 cents. And that was before we all took that crash, because Bitcoin took that crash. Massive correction in the bull market. And then I have revised that price now to 10 cents by the end of next year. So if we moon like I think we're going to moon, 10 cents by the end, maybe 20 cents by the end of next year. I don't know. If you listen to Crypto Rain, he says minimum 10 cents by the end of next year, possibly $1 by the end of the bull run. I was like, there's no way. I mean, it's possible. It's very possible, but I just think that's way too soon. I think that's going to be the next bull run, years later. But if you listen to like Crypto R Us, but I think he's purposely under-promising things, saying, yeah, I think we can get to 10 cents by the end of 3 to 5 years. Like, that's going to be a lot sooner than that, I think. I don't know. Jennifer Gardner says, only got one Deadpool. It was a common. Oh, man. All right, well, best luck for you tomorrow. Again, if you're on my channel, there's a good chance that you're going to... There's a better chance that you get a secret rare on my channel than if you don't watch my channel. Scientifically proven, as per last week. Plus, tomorrow we have Dashi. The days that I've been here with Dashi, we've gotten 1% of the secret rares and 2% of the secret rares. On last Thursday and Friday, Saturday, and today, I was not here on the drop, so that's it. But we have Dashi here. Dashi's here to bless us with all the luck. I'm right, that's that $5 super chat saying, .eth is the new blockchain platform, decentralized web. It is the next wave for the internet. So Raythex has been sniping a lot of the .com domains, but instead of .com, it's .eth. And Raythex is so smart. Smooches says, at Sniper Guidebook Gaming on Twitch. She is correct. Sniper says, too hard to get set in Veve because one piece is always overpriced. There are a couple of things, like the... Alright, so let me go to not the digital comics, digital collectibles. The cheapest one is the most recent one right now. Literally, for the Mighty Marvels, you can get the secret rare for $159, and the rest you can literally get this whole set, 5 of these, for under $200. You can get that Marvel Mighties for under $200. That set. That is probably going to be one of the cheapest sets. Maybe Ghostbusters? Let's see, the Ultra Rare Ecto 1 is 100. You can get that for $160. The common is probably going to be... The common is $27. And the rare is $45. So you can get that for a little over $200 as well. I'm pretty sure you can do that with the DeLoreans. I think you can do that with the Back to the Future hoverboards as well. So there's a bunch of sets. Superman is one set, and you can get him for $295. He's under $300. That's bananas. Oh my God, there's multiple of them under $300. I should get another one. I should get another one. I got one at the drop, and then I got one that was $115. And his floor has previously been $500. So the fact that you can get it for under $300 is fantastic. It's really, really good. So yeah, definitely go take a look at that. I have 2 of them right now. And I think the Cryptkins is easy to get to. The Ultra Rare I think is worth the most. Ultra Rare is under $200, but so you can probably get the Cryptkins for under $400 as well, maybe under $300. Yeah, very, very excited to see where this goes. Sniper says, I like Red Skull. Again, Red Skull is that's the most expensive one. The rest of them are very, very cheap. And Raythax, again, that $5 super chat saying, and yes, excited for the 750 tile Class 1 giveaways. And for Earth 2 tiles, they go in Class 1, 2, 3, and Class 4. Class 1 are the best. Class 2 is the second. And obviously it goes on from there. Brendan Z says buying domains is smart. Yeah, Wraithax is crazy intelligent. Brendan's like, I see you, Ray. Cyber says, anyone want to donate a red skull to me? I only have one, so I can't right now. Maybe in the future. I shout out to everyone that has sent me, that has just sent me NFTs, which has been really great. The NFTs that I've gotten have been Sam Wilson. I got 2 Sam Wilsons, and I got a Steve Rogers. So people are donating stuff to me. I gotta shout them out. Jennifer Gardner says, Randy just built a Ghostbusters logo in 80 City in Newham, Arizgovina. You should check it out. Message me on like Twitter or Instagram and send me a link, Jennifer Gardner, and I will check that out. Rip Curls says, Akomi is already in talks to be acquired by FYI. For Your Entertainment? No, it's FYE. Oh, David had said that, but I think that's... I don't think that's going to happen. Again, if it does happen, most likely Omi to the Moon. But again, there's that chance that it gets bought just to be shelved. And again, I want this in David and Dan's hands. I want this to have Alfred Arcon to be like, the head of licensing still. I don't want... This is too soon. I don't want... It's too soon. Like, we're on the precipice of mooning, of like rocket ship to heckin' Mars. And I just don't want it to be sold yet. Not ready. Not ready. I feel like it's my baby too. Invested enough money in it. Smooch says, oh my god, Wraithax, that's awesome. Oh, Smooches, you didn't know? Yeah, I talked about this on... actually, no, I haven't even talked about on Guidebook Gaming. I've just talked about it with Nameless. I don't even know if King Tech Ops knows. But I will totally give a... I'll probably I'll go on their channel tomorrow, see if I can do that. Brendan Z says, honestly, if Disney or a big corporation acquired Veve, they'd probably boost it even more, so I wouldn't even be mad. They probably would. Probably right. It is time for my 90-minute Patreon member shout-out. La 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 la. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. I will never be afraid again. I will keep on fighting till the end. I can walk on water, I can fly. I will keep on fighting till I die. Alright, moving on. Master Wallace says, are you going to buy what Wraithax is buying? The domain ETHs? Not right now. Maybe when Omi moons? Sure. Wraithax says, any word from Guidebook Gaming? So the Guidebook Gaming joining the E2 hype, that will happen probably over the next couple of days. I'll have them announce it probably tomorrow. And then we'll have the week of the giveaway. Sniper says, thanks Smooches, check it out. Rip Curl says, not Disney. Acquisition would be detrimental to the token, as the incentive models would change for tokenomics, maybe phased out for fiat models. Like I said, I get 2 sides to every coin. Very, very possible. I think the more likely thing was that it would just moon, but because again, they have already a system in place, and if there are talks, which I don't know if there are talks of them being acquired, they're probably going to say, hey, this is our plans right now. We are successful so far. This is probably going to work. Just implement this and you should be fine. That's what I probably think is going to happen. Right, that's $5 super chat saying he's got 13,747 essence and he's got 160 to 170 jewels that he's getting each day. I'm going to go and see if I have any more. Go to Earth 2 profile and I got 23 more ether. Transform it into essence, so I have just over now 3,400 essence. This is great, and I'm going to go to the resources, see if I got any more jewels. I did not. So poopy to that. And let's see what we got here. Oh, I got a message on eBay. Let's see if it's anyone wanting to buy any of my other items. Oh, okay, so I have a Jolteon Japanese Play promo, a 20,000 point, where you had to go and, take these cards. This one, again, you had to have won a certain amount of points. Prove that you got the points, and then you get this card. Very, very rare, very hard to find. And he wants it for $3,000. I have it at $3,900 or best offer. It is by far the cheapest on eBay, and $3,500 is probably going to be my low. I'll message him back. This is negotiating tactics because he has 100% positive buyer feedback, but not a ton of it. So I'm gonna go and say, hey, would you do 3,000? I'll be like, 3K is really low. The last one sold for over 4. This is the cheapest on eBay right now. But if I go down to $3,650, would that work for you? You always got to ask a buying question when you're looking to sell something. If I can get this done, would you move forward? If I can go down to $3,650, will that work for you? If I can do this, do I have your word to commit to buy? That type of thing. If you can go and do that, if you can go and do that, you would be that's how you become a better salesperson. So I posted a video on Reddit saying why I'm buying more Omi, and this guy's like, you must not like money very much. So I'll be like, well, I made enough of it to retire at 30, so I have money to spare. Ha 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 ha. Noob. Heckin' noob. Alright, moving on. So we got here. Here we go, right now. Jennifer Gardner says, smooches, it's bgardner77, just using my wife's YouTube account. What's up? Oh, what's up, B Gardner? How's it going? Howdy. Brendan Z says, Ray, is it a sustainable income? I don't know anything about E2. Well, Jules, you get Jules every day, and he's getting 160 Jules a day. So let's say even if he just sells 100 of them each day, 100 times point, let's say 20 cents each, and not the gold Jules are a lot higher. Gold Jules are like $1 each. So it's $20 a day from that he could just make from that. So yes, as long as Jules stay the same, which they shouldn't. Jules should actually go up. If we go to Earth 2 and we go to resources and we go to the bazaar and we scroll down, oh, Jules are 16 and 15 cents. I'm buying these all right now because that is stupid undervalued in my opinion. Buy more. And that was the only 15 to 16 cents. The rest are 17, 18 cents. But either way, Raythax is probably making about, if he wanted to, $15 to $18 a day just with that. But again, he doesn't need to. That's if he sold 100 of them and kept 60 of them, which he doesn't need to because Jules are going to get a lot more use case, a lot more utility in the future already than they are right now. Already their utility is, hey, slot them into mentors, and that'll help you get more ether and essence. And as you do that, you're just going to get when you go to sell your land, the mentor goes with them, but you get your jewels back. So yeah, very, very big fan of it. Smooches, that $20 super chat saying she's got to run, but have a great night. We love Smooches. Smooches is bae. She must be protected. Rip Curl says, anyone look at the order books lately? Large sell orders of Omi. Good. I hope it goes down so it can be cheaper for me when I buy more on Friday. Profile. Where's the? All right. CoinGecko. We're gonna look at. With CoinGecko right here, we're gonna take a look. See. 0.002977. Oh, whoa, we did. We had a large sell order over here. That was over at a lot of green candles, but that was over at earlier this morning, say about 12 o'clock. So 12 in the afternoon, large red candle over that basically made up for a lot of the green ones. And then throughout the rest of the day, more candles buying up. So it pretty much got absorbed, mostly. Again, not fully, but a lot of it's getting absorbed. And I will do, like I said, I'll do more on Friday. Over the last 7 days, we have a nice little V shape over there. 14 days, it's going all crazy. Let's go to 90 days. Let's see what's going on in big 90 days. Remember when they announced Marvel and we got up to like 0.004? Yeah, crazy times. All right, moving on. Ginferno says, have a good night. That was Ginferno talking to Smooches, I think. Renzi says, nice of you to stop by. Ben? Did I say Ben? Sniper says, I got one essence. Well, one so far. Renzi says, Randy, recommend any recent... sorry. Do I recommend any recent or Veve-related movies? I don't think that Veve is in any movies. Spider-Man will be cool, and that might help a little bit, because they go to Spider-Man, they Google, and they might go and see that it's, oh, hey, I can get a licensed Spider-Man NFT. Be pretty cool. Just a Skillet. Yeah, I like Skillet. A. McGee says, you get any Deadpool comics rare? Just 3 common and 1 uncommon. Just as what wallet should I buy? Trust Wallet's pretty good. Sometimes it's this. And Raythak says, answering Brendan says, I believe E2 will be huge in the end. And again, he made close to about $1,200 in a little over a week selling jewels. And since then, he's been hodling. Sniper says, I got a Deadpool Ultra. Nice. Ryan Carter says, when do I think Immutable X is dropping? Probably in about 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm going to say end of September. Latest would be early October. Unless something crazy happens. And Raythak saying that $5 super chat saying, we're still in phase 1 for Earth 2. Maybe phase 1.5. Not all the way in phase 2, but when they hit, and they will, big boom. Sniper says, uncommon. Oh, nice. Andrew says, Veve should have a light mode and a dark mode. Random thought. I like the dark. It looks like they have a dark mode right now, and I like it. Renzi says, damn, all these super chats are going crazy. Yeah, Raythax is my homie. Raythax just be going nuts. Just disruption. We love him for that. Brendan Z also says, I'm praying for the ultra rare tomorrow. I would actually love to have it more than the secret rare. Well, good news is if you get the secret rare, you could probably just buy the ultra rare. Probably won't be too much. Or you could sell the secret rare and buy the ultra rare, pocket the difference. Scott Horn says, you think it'd be stupid to invest in Axie at this point? Feels like bad entry to me. Probably not. I mean, it's still probably good. It still has room to grow. Like, I guarantee you 99.9% of people in this world have not heard of Axie Infinity. And we had just mentioned breeding. We didn't even mention scholarships, where as you breed and you sell or rent these out to other people to battle for you, and you split the profits. Oh my God, it's incredible. And then Raythak saying, this week, Axie, he invested $800 buying AXS and SLP, and has received $2,100 in breeding cells. So, yeah, Raythax is pretty good. And based on that, well, what do you think? Probably not a bad idea. If I had an extra $1 million, yeah, I'd absolutely put like 10, 15, 25K into it. Just for fun, just to play the game, see how it is. Ginferno3 says, Omi Moon's over $10, almost $1 billion bank heist. Sounds like a movie plot. You'd better start sleeping in the bank vault. Okay, yeah, so if Omi goes to $1, well, I don't think anyone really knows where I keep my, or which bank I keep my Omi at. If it does go to $1, when it does go to $1, I will actually why not? Because I have what, like 80-something million in the cold storage wallet. I don't have to touch that. I have a couple million in trust wallets that I could just sell those if I really wanted to liquidate some. But that cold storage wallet, eventually, when I get a place in Florida where I can have all my guns, and I have like this whole veteran community thing. Raythax, if you want to come live in Florida with me and Aria Realty and our friend Thompson and a bunch of other veterans that we served with, totally more than welcome to. Where the goal is to have a little veteran community where one of us is home at one point. We're all going to have like houses, whatever. Different houses, maybe the same house. I don't know. I'd like to live with people, maybe. We would go and, what do you call it? Just do that. And all have guns, just have pit bulls everywhere. And we're just going to, it would be impossible to try to It's very. You could try. Again, I don't really have anything here to rob. Maybe Dashie, but Dashie by itself, Dashly by itself would probably just destroy any intruder. But it would take a job to try to come in, and that's just me right now with the limited amount of guns that I have. But for Florida, yeah, no, impossible. Would not be able to rob that place. Justin says E2 better than Rockstar. You mean like Rockstar Games, like the not yet, but it will be at some point. Brendan Z says actually high entry, low moon chance. I mean, I think right now it's more about scholarships and scholarships, meaning that partnerships. So just passive income. Brendan Z says breeding does sound very profitable. Justin says Ray, go buy some crystals. Jennifer Gardner says Wraithbacks just bought 10 Axis crypto. There you go, buddy. There you go. Get that bread. Scott Horn says I need more money. Dude, we all need more money. There's just too much good investments going out here. Renzi says, Ray, have you checked on Alluvium? I have a little bit. It seems like to be a fork that goes off of Axes. Could be very good. Has a lot of good potential. Again, even though I love Axes, have not invested into it. I don't know much about Alluvium, but that does have potential. Still have not invested, but good potential. Vilfinger says, did you hear the AMA when I think Dan said they were talking about you might be able to burn your collectibles to the lower mint number, raising the floor price on it? Yes, I did hear that. I'm very happy about that when they do decide to implement it. Star Helix says, Randy, how's your day going? Pretty good, pretty good. Stayed at the girlfriend's last night and got some. We just talked today. You know, I streamed this morning. Did the drop, me and girlfriend just had a good time. We just talked, we chilled, relaxed. Love her. We had sushi last night. I had sushi today. After I went to the gym, had a nice protein shake. I went to the grocery store, had a little thing of sushi, and then I got a pound, 1.1 or 1.2 pounds of chicken. I ate pretty much all of that. I'm gonna go run tomorrow, and then I have to. After I run, I have to go to the bank. I have to get that Arcanine. I have to package that up, send that out. I have a Koga's Beedrill or Kakuna that I had. Koga's Kakuna that I sold to package that up and send that out. But again, the guy for the Arcanine hasn't paid yet, so I will wait until he pays, until he does that, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, sorry, it's been a pretty good day. As he says, when Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Probably not till next year. Maybe the end of this year, but probably not till next year. Justin says, cancel culture is a cesspool. Yep, agreed. Brenzi says, Me Too movement is cancer. Well, I do like the Me Too movement because they got out Harvey Weinstein. They got out a couple people that like really deserve to like, all right, you're just a bad person. You've just been doing bad things. But at that same time, yeah, the opposite end of that is just like, yeah, got out a lot of bad people that needed to go. But also like, just because somebody, like an ugly person looks at you in the wrong way doesn't mean that that's sexual assault. It just means maybe they just happen to look in your direction. Maybe you're not that pretty and they just happen to look in your direction. Oh, ew, he's an ugly guy. Oh my God, he's raping me with his eyes. And it's like, okay, well, that's not happening. Imagine just happen to look at you. I was like anyone that had, although getting Cuomo out, probably a good thing. That was definitely a good thing. I hate Cuomo. And he had done some not so good things either. But yeah, again, there's pros and cons to every movement. Great thanks for that $5 super chat saying his girlfriend says, hi, Dashie. You're a good boy. Dashie is the best. The best. Hurrah! That was my first Patreon member shout out this morning. Justin says, at Rip Curls, red circle emoji. Red circle emoji always. Raythax, that $5 super chat saying that he loves Korea, lived there for a year. Again, Raythax is a veteran like myself. You have the option of going to Korea for a year. Most likely everyone would say, do it. Justin says, what does Dashie identify as? A god. I always call Dashie just Dashie or God, or Dashie is a god. Dashie, there is no other god greater than Dashie. We shall believe no other gods other than Dashie. Dashie is whatever we need Dashie to be. Ryan Carter says, yep, you can on Bit4x. YouTube channel. Richard Samuel says, owe me to 30 cents in 3 years' time. Do you think it's possible? I would say yes. Yes. Very possible. Ray that says that $5 super chat saying he was on the DMZ guarding the bridge next to North Korea. Godspeed for you, Ray. That's heckin' great. Devansh Sangvi says, what's your average that you bought an Owen for? I think it was a little higher than this. Average is probably 0.0035, maybe even a little higher. Because I've definitely spent probably about 300, probably close to 300. I had 280, 290, but I don't know. I'm sure there's a way I could find out. I'm tracking what I sent to Aria Realty and the Bit4X and coming back. So yeah, I actually don't know. Rip Curl says, I would love to see Veve Metaverse land. Might be something you can purchase along with the NFT assets and such. Yeah, I think that'll happen eventually. He says, and be able to port them interchangeably with other games in the Immutable X ecosystem and be able to sell them. I think that there's a chance when we get on the Ethereum blockchain via Immutable X that some people can make games and use only for that game. Like, again, I thought Earth 2 was doing that. They're not, because they're not going to be on GoChain, although I guess they still could. If anyone wants to make a game and have OMI just be the coin that they use, then they could do that. They could go and then just say, like, hey, we're going to use that. Like, if I was a game developer, if my coding skills were up to snuff, and I just made a game saying, oh, you're going to be able to use OMI to do certain things in this, not even a pay to play, could just be like, oh, free to play, pay to win, or pay to get certain items, use OMI for it. There's nothing stopping anyone from doing that. They can do whatever they want, and they could use OMI. The founders aren't going to care. They'll be like, good, more utility for the token. So if we want to do that, let's make a game, and let's do it. Curl says, saw Dan's interview today with Wormhole, and when asked questions regarding making NFT open with OpenSea, there was some hesitation there. I don't think licensors will be incentivized to allow us to do that, as it would require giving us ownership of the NFT and keys. We will be able to do that, but not with all of them. Maybe with half, at 25%. We don't know the percentage, but we will be able to do that with some of them. Joseph says, seems like the iPhone of phones. Yeah, limited. Ben Knox says, $50 weekly if I'm lucky. $50 weekly from what? Oh, okay, I guess that means for maybe your expendable income. Crypto Neon says, actually seems pretty solid so far. I agree. Rickert says, I think OMI... that was retracted. I don't know what that was. Red Crow says, be careful of Crypto R Us. I watched all his AMA videos back in Q1 this year, and everything he was asked about OMI said he didn't like it and it won't succeed. Really? Because even before he was partnered, again, this wasn't in Q1 of this year. This was in maybe Q2 when he was asked about it. He said, I just looked up for Crypto R Us. Back then, it was one of the only videos of it, so I was like, oh, okay. He wasn't partnered with them yet. He's like, yeah, I think they have potential. And again, just because somebody says something on one day doesn't mean that with new information they can't change and be like, oh, actually, based on this new information, I changed my mind. So I'm not gonna not trust him right now, because again, I mean, he's partnered with him right now, so whatever he says is probably gonna be good. You can make the argument that Crypto R Us actually doesn't believe in the project, but because he's partnered with the company, he's like, yeah, I'll say whatever you need me to say. So maybe. But I think it's just based on new information that he got. He's like, oh, actually, yeah, this is really going to be good. One Punch Brand says, got one secret rare Deadpool and 11... Dude, that was so worth it to get the 11 commons just to get that one secret rare, One Punch Brand. Good job. Curse says, yeah, now he's sponsored and he loves it. Sniper says, I have the 2 cheap Marvel guys was saving the money for drops. Nice. One Punch Brand says, only completed set I have is Lucky, which is good. Lucky you can get for about $1,050. Sniper says Lucky's the Gold Rabbit set. Yeah. Sniper got 2 Ultra comics, but they're selling cheap, so trying to hodl. Probably a good idea. Sniper also says only got 1 jewel since Mentar started building, and 1 essence since they were complete. Did you slot that jewel onto the Mentar? See what happens. Curl says, hey Randy Chavez, I know you won't disclose names, but perhaps you can talk about what the sentiment is and investment thesis is for the OMI Whales group you recently got invited to. I know some of them have over 1 billion tokens. Wondering what they shared with you investment thesis wise. They're just hodling. They won't dump. They did say that, when it does go to, like 6 cents, 10 6 cents is when a couple of them are going to be like, yeah, I'm going to take a little profit at 6 cents. 6 cents, 10 cents, like me, like every couple of cents or whatever, they'll liquidate a little bit. But it's a long-term hodl for them. They're not going to dump at a penny or anything. But that being said, there are probably others that are not in that whale group that will dump at 5 cents or whatever. So there's going to be plateaus. But again, a lot of those, we had that one person sell 175 million OMI in a couple days, barely move the market, because there's a lot of buying right now. There's a lot of volume. But that being said, selling 100 million OMI at 50 cents is going to be a lot more expensive to try to absorb than selling 175 million OMI at 0.0028 cents. Yeah. But that's pretty much it. I mean, they're just chill. They're guys that they got in 2018, so it's already mooned for them. They've already 100x their money. So it's they don't really care one way or the other where it goes. Half a penny, quarter of a penny, 1 penny. It's nice when it moons, but they're not tripping. Sniper says, when you take money from Veve, it has to be an OMI. That should make the price go up, right? I don't know. Thank you guys for 40 likes. I don't know. It'll be... Right now, you can't withdraw from Veve. The gems are kind of there. The only way to do it, which I would not recommend, is telling someone like, hey, I have 2,000 gems for you. Give me $1,600 and I'll give you 2,000 gems. And some people do it. I wouldn't, though, just because you're not protected by the app at that point. Jennifer Gardner says, Randy's got the sales skills. Jewels are dropping quick. Yeah, Jewels dropping great. I've been buying those. Yeah, I do have some sales skills. Sniper says, E2 won't authorize my account. I tried, then gave up. What was going on, Sniper? Why E2 wouldn't authorize the account? Michael J. Thornton says, how much would you sell an ultra rare New Mutants? 20. I don't know. I haven't really looked at the comics as much. My specialty is more on the collectible side right now. But I would say just look at for the ultra rare, just the cheapest that they are. See what the mint numbers are, and it depends if you want a hodl or if you want a quick flip. Sniper says, I seen them selling at 60, so I'm hodling. Would you sell at that price? Probably not. Again, I just buy and hold. I usually don't sell. Jordan Z says, ultra rare tomorrow looks so good. It does. Brendan Z says, for real, Jordan, I'll buy it if I don't get it. Nice. Denver Gardner says, me and my wife are talking about moving to Florida. Come with us. Girlfriend will be going to the Poconos for a couple of months. So she will not get an apartment in New York. She will not get a house in Florida right now. She'll go to the Poconos for a couple of months, work on getting her veterinarian license. Because again, veterinarian licenses are weird. You can, if you pass the bar in Nevada, which I actually passed one of the tests, or at least one section of one of the tests, which I got it right. That is, it doesn't work for California, doesn't work for Texas. You have to get licensed in each state if you're a veterinarian. So she's going to go to the Poconos in Pennsylvania because she has a house up there. She will go and work on her license in Florida so that when she goes down to Florida, she can go and get a place and work as soon as she gets down there. And then I'll follow her in probably December. Benzie says, living with fellow OMI millionaires would be lit. The parties could get crazy. Could you imagine how lit parties would get if we didn't have to worry about hangovers? It'd be insane. Jennifer Garner says, it will be more like E2 community. Yeah. OMI and E2 community would be... that'd be awesome. Gary, it says, sweet. What part of Florida are you moving to? Love Florida. We don't know yet. I want to move to Orlando, but she's thinking not Orlando. So, I don't know. We'll see. It says, the entire Marvel #1 series is profitable, even the comment. Oh, very nice. I have an ultra rare in the Marvel series. #1. Totally Awesome says, meme insane gain. Insane. Denver Gardner says, so I noticed the Ghostbusters plot that I built, which is new, that it says buy mentars on property, even though all my properties have mentars on them. Maybe that's a glitch or a bug. Go to or2 bug reporting on Discord. Brenzy says, Ghostbusters, Spider-Man, Batman movies all coming soon and only on the Veve app. You are correct, sir. No Matter Guitar says, update on Veve. They finally updated the search function for comics. Yes, they did that this morning. Very excited for that. Party Ann says, how much Essence do you have by now? Do you think it will be tradable on the blockchain? Well, Essence we're not sure is the crypto, but I have... Ooh, I got 70 more Essence. Very nice. 3,400 Essence. So that's how much I have. Leonid Rikchov says, Akomi to the sun! The closest star. Paintball Paul says, I have an E2 question. I'm finally verified, but my purchase of funds have been failed 3 times. So you're trying to insert funds and it's not letting you? I would say there's a link down below that should be able to help, but if the link down below doesn't work, go to my videos, and then it should say a couple weeks ago. I'll let you know exactly the title of it. Slotting, Pokemon Veve. What to do when you can't get into your Earth 2 account. So go on my Earth 2, what to do when you can't get the Earth 2 account, and watch that video, and that should be able to help you at least a little bit, I think. Sniper says the face scan thing didn't work. Oh, okay. You have to... What I do, because a lot of companies nowadays, they have this facial recognition thing that can't tell the difference between a face and a photocopy of a face. So what I did was when I went to the facial recognition scan, I just put my driver's license up next to it, up next to my camera, and I had it scan that, and it worked fine. So that's what you got to do. Rip Curl says, I'm thinking of moving to Fort Lauderdale next year myself. We're gonna take over Florida. It's gonna be insane. No Guitar says, for information, Orlando sucks to move to. Tampa or Naples. West Coast is the best coast. I just like Harry Potter World. I like to go there. I want to be close to there. I could do like a West Palm Beach or Juniper up there. That's a couple hours away. You know, I have a couple friends in Orlando as well. And then G says, should I be buying jewels? I see some like the red ones or black ones are getting more scarce. Sorry guys, I've been talking for 2 hours. 2 hour Patreon member shout out. Patreon member shout out. Sorry girl, but you missed out. Well, tough luck, that boy's mine now. We are more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. There is more than meets the eye. I see the soul that is inside. Okay, I've been talking for 2 hours, so my throat hurts. I'm going to go in like 2 seconds. I'm buying whatever jewels are cheapest. Payball says, yeah, my Visa credit card failed 3 times. I would message them. Shoot them a message. Or call your bank first. Rip Curl says, Randy, what's your story with Tesla? Do you invest in the stock or options back in the day? Rolled millions into Omi or what? Don't think I've ever heard your story. What a time to be alive. So Rip Curls, I started buying Tesla in, sorry, I got hair on me. January of 2020, a couple months before the crash, at like $700, whatever it was, and then started crashing. Oh, $600. Oh, $500, $400, yeah, $300. Buying all the way down. The more I got into it, the more I realized that it was stupid undervalued. It still is undervalued. So I just like, this is crazy. So I kept buying. I put a hold on my aging receivables, and I just took them instead of reinvesting in my business. I just bought more Tesla, and because I knew it was undervalued, I like tripled my money, and I sold this year. I sold a little bit last year, and then a little bit this year. And like I said, I sold $100,000 worth, put it all into Omi. It's a calculated risk. Cyber says, I'll try, thanks. Cyber says, good luck with tomorrow with the drop, Randy. All right, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. See you for the drop. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi, bye-bye, Dashi. Again, I've been talking for 2 hours, so I'm so sorry. I do have to go. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. My meow is raspy. Dashi, heal me. Meow. Thank you so much, guys, for the super chat. Smooches, Wraithax, that means the world. Everyone else, I love you all. Bye. Meow, meow.